Hello, everybody, and welcome to another session of Ask the Experts. Today, we're going to talk about accepting smart matches. My name is Daniel Horowitz, and I'm the expert genealogist at MyHeritage. And I already see a lot of people here from different places in the United States and also around the world. If you are here live, thank you very much for your time in being here today. If you are hearing this recording, you are also more than welcome, and I thank you as well. My name, as I said, is Daniel Horowitz, and I'm working in MyHeritage since 2006. I have been dedicated to genealogy since 1986. That was a long time ago. Back in Venezuela, when I was directing a project called Searching for My Roots. Since I am now in Israel, the headquarters of MyHeritage, I'm also volunteering for genealogical societies here and involved in crowdsource and digitization transcriptions project. So today, as I said, we're going to talk about smart matches. You are all more than welcome to type your questions in the question panel that you have right there, and I will be trying to read them as we go. If not, I will try to do my best to answer them at the end of the session. The idea is to dedicate 30 minutes to show you how I will recommend you to deal with smart matches. So let's go to our website right away, and I'm going to start in the family tree view, which is the most common probably to all of you, to indicate and to show you where can you find those smart matches. Okay, one second. I have a question here. What are smart matches? Okay, yes, Alan, that's a wonderful question. Smart matches are individuals in your tree that MyHeritage found match in another tree. So two users or more than two users have the same individual, or at least we think it's the same individual. We're almost always we're right. And we want to alert both you and the other user. How do we do that? Well, you see here in this tree that I have here for demo, there are green signs on the corner of every square of every individual in my tree. Every sign like that, every green sign means that there is a smart match located for that individual. Another way that you can know if you have smart matches is in the upper left corner of your screen. You have a similar sign, but this time gray to make consistent with the bar over there, and it's telling me that I have 3 smart matches. So immediately you're saying 1 second, you have all those green icons on the tree, but only 3 new smart matches up there. Yes, because those are new matches. It means that those 3 are new. When you receive those matches every week, MyHeritage compare your tree to the new trees or the edited trees coming into the system, and you will get new matches as well. So let's go to this individual here. I'm going to click on the green icon there, and MyHeritage is going to show me the matches that I have in this case for Brian Jansen. Okay, on the left side, I see Brian Jensen in my family tree with the parents, the wife. I can even have go back and see him in the family tree, but I'm coming right now from them, so I'm not gonna click there. And I see that MyHeritage found Brian at least in two different websites. One is a family site, which is managed by Laura Smith from the US. And another one is Smith website, which is managed by somebody named exactly the same, probably the same person, Laura Smith as well. So my first recommendation here immediately will be to go over the other user name. And here you will be able to contact this person. The idea is to verify the information that MyHeritage is bringing me, to ask Laura where she got this information from, how come we're both researching the same individual, and if this is true, chances are that I am related to Laura, and definitely I want to get in touch with her and find information. Another thing that you can see in the screen is that some information is actually privatized. For example, one of the names of Brian's sisters or siblings, let's say, it's Evelyn, and the other one is private. And the reason for that is because it must be marked as alive, meaning MyHeritage will not share information of living individuals if you don't have them in the tree, okay? Unless the other person is marked as deceased. What else I can learn here? I can learn that MyHeritage is telling me what new information is gaining from this match. In this case, it seems that I have here birth information, a birthplace. I have siblings and children that I don't have in my family tree, and Laura has it, so I can actually gain more from that. So which smart match which I review like one before the other? I will always choose the one that has or that brings more information into my tree. Let's go to review that match, and I'm going to see side by side more details of what I have in my family tree and what is in Laura's family tree. Up here also you can contact Laura without any problem. So I see that Laura has some more images than the ones I have. I see that she has also new information for me right here, which is the birth date and place. We both have the parents, but she has more information over there. She has more relatives. So it seems, and MyHeritage is telling me on the extreme right side of the table that all this information is going to be new to me. Finally, down here, I can see side by side or top to bottom comparison of the family tree that I have and the ones that the other person built over there. And I can see the individuals, I can see the siblings, I can see all the information and make sure that this is the same person. So in the case that this will not be the same person, after you review all this information, you can click here and say reject this match. This is not my guy. MyHeritage didn't nail it, so you can reject and that's it. But in this case, as in many others, I'm sure, this is a good match. So I'm going to confirm this match and say, yes, these two are the same people. MyHeritage is going to let me know that the match has been confirmed. You can already see in the background that I have some green icons and green symbols that says that the match was confirmed. And so far, nothing changed in my tree. So the goal will be now to extract the information from one tree into mine. Let's click OK here. And I'm going to go right here below Save to Your Tree. I actually prefer to do the extraction manually. If you say Save to Your Tree, everything is going to be copied into your tree. New and improved information will be saved automatically. I prefer, as a genealogist, to go and extract the information manually. So now I have the similar side-by-side screen. Now the only difference is that on the middle part, I will see some arrows. And those arrows are going to allow me to copy the information, okay, immediately into my family tree. More than that, I am quite pedant with the details, and I see that the area or the city of Northampton is not capitalized. So I can click in the My side of the tree and I can edit the information, and now in my tree it will be capitalized with no problem. Now I can do that for all the details of Brian, but also for the details of the rest of the family members, and I can copy and extract both names, dates, places, and all the information. Now let me show you another thing. Let's say that in this case, I already have a date, but I would like to keep my date and have the birth add as an alternative birth, because yes, in this demo, it is the same, but it may not be the same in other cases. So I'm going to use a field or a link that I have for every individual here, which is called Show More Fields. This is going to expand the way I see this table. I will be able to pick and choose more detailed information, but I can also add this as an alternative. So by clicking Add as an alternate, I will leave my information just as it is, and I will be able to copy and to extract the new information coming from the other tree. I can also now add a specific source citation about this match into this piece of information. Now, no worries, because normally I can add a source citation for all the match, and I will always know that this was confirmed by a smart match, and I will have the URL of the original tree. So in this case, my source is Laura's tree. Laura may have this information because she extracted it from a census or another place, but for me, the source is Laura's tree. I need to ask Laura, and I need to see where she, or hear, or get the answer where she found all the information. If you would like to extract everything into your tree without being so picky, you can just go to the very bottom of the screen and click Extract All Info, and nothing will be saved to your tree until you click the orange button saying Save to Tree. Okay? So, in my case, I'm going to click Cancel because I want to keep my tree as it is, because it's a demo tree. And I'm back to this page. Now, let's say that sometime happened and I realized that this is actually not my person. I made a mistake. Can I undo this confirmation? The answer is yes. At any point in time, I can click and undo the confirmation, and now the match is not confirmed anymore. Now beware, because if you previously copy information from the tree into your website or into your tree, that will remain, that will stay. You will need to go manually and delete all the facts that you have added to your tree. Okay, from here, I'm going to go back and not only to Brian Jensen's matches, you will see that because I did undo, I will have both here. Let me tell you a little bit about the menus that you're seeing here on the top. Right now, I'm seeing all the pending confirmation matches that I have, but I could see only the new ones. And this is actually very useful because if you are a common visitor of your website and you are taking care of your matches constantly, you will be able to dedicate your time only to the new matches right here. So I don't have any new matches for Brian at this moment. I can see all the previous confirmed matches for Brian, and it seems that I don't have yet any more of those, or the ones rejected, because I can, of course, go back into a rejected match, and if I discover that this is a match that is true, same as I undo the confirmation, I can undo the rejection. If I keep going back on these breadcrumbs, I'm going to be presented with the matches by people. And yes, this is how I suggest you to work with smart matches. Because you may find more than one match for your individual. Let's say Simon Steiner, I see that I have here 7 matches. So I will go into the 7 matches. MyHeritage is sorting me this already by the amount of new information that I can see, but I can also sort it, I can not sorted, but I can filter and see what I'm learning from each one. Now, what else you can do here, you can reject this match right from here by clicking the X in the corner, and that will reject that match. Or you can simply come to more actions and confirm all 7 matches, reject all 7 matches, or as important, it will be to ignore this person. Why I would want to do that? Because if I have 7,000 individuals in my tree, yes, that's the amount of individuals I have in my tree. I really don't care for everyone, and I don't care to go over the matches for everyone. So if I would say ignore this person, MyHeritage will not bring me any more matches from Simon Steiner. I can dedicate my time to other relative that I would like to do. Another way to look for matches is under the Discovery menu. You see here matches by people, but you can also see here matches by source. And this is useful both for all the matches or smart matches, especially if you have a particular website that is from a cousin, for example, and it will bring you a lot of matches every time, and you don't want to be bothered with that website because it's your cousin, you're providing him all the information, you already know that everything that he got, it's the same that you're getting, so you can hear, and now, yes, I can sort all the matches from this website by names, or by relationship to me, but I can also say ignore this tree. So it doesn't matter who is in this match, and I know you're looking at Joseph Jansen, but I have also Beppy Jansen, and I have Brian Jansen, and I have a lot of individuals all coming from the same tree. I could ignore simply this tree and say, I don't want to hear anymore about this one. Okay, so that is my suggestion. That is the way I work and treat the matches, the smart matches on MyHeritage. I really hope that this was useful and you will be able to deal with all the smart matches that are coming to you. How do you know if you have new matches? Well, MyHeritage would love for you to come every day to check on the website, but we are kind enough to send you an email every week with the new discoveries and the new matches that we have for you. So before we go into the question part of the session, let me just go back to the presentation and invite you all to come to the other Ask the Expert sessions, always at the same time. It's 2 p.m. Eastern Time. On April 9, this is just in another couple of days, we're going to fill the details of your tree right there. There is a change in titles. I had to swap presentations. On the April 14, we're going to talk about consistency checker. Then on the 16, we're going to generate charts and graphics for free. 21, we're accepting record matches, which probably you saw a little bit today about that. On the 23, we're talking about the pedigree map. On the 28, this is the other change that I had to do. We're going to talk about the theory of family relativities, a DNA part of MyHeritage. And on the 28th, on the 28th is theories. On the 30th, I have a mistake over there. We're talking about instant discoveries, which is kind of different from smart matches and record matches. A few announcements that I have here for you very fast. Until April 12th, we have free access to the US Census on MyHeritage, and until the 22, you have unlimited amount of images that you can colorize in MyHeritage. Now, also with a new colorization setting, so you can play with it and you can find out the best setting for putting colors into your pictures. So I'm hoping that everybody will be quite busy during these days, that you are at home and able to work on your genealogy. All this recording and other recordings are available at the education.myheritage.com is our knowledge base for webinars, for articles, for how-to videos. You are more than welcome to visit it and enjoy that, all what we have for you. I would like also to invite you to follow me on social media. That is mostly the way I announce the new things that are coming in on MyHeritage. And believe me, if you think that the current situation is stopping us, no way. We are going to have news for you just coming up in the next week. So be aware and open your eyes and ears to those channels. I think that will be all. I'm going to again thank you for your attention and being here today. I see already a few questions here in the panel, so let me address them one by one. So Crystal is saying that if she's in the middle of copying a smart match to the tree and she loses the connection, how do I get back to the smart match and copy it into your tree? Well, Crystal, as I said before, if you don't click the save tree, nothing will be saved. You can come later with no problem, and you can look for that match now under the confirmed match for that person. Pen and paper, just make a note of which individual were you working at the time, and you can go and extract the information. Let me put it in the other way. What if you extracted part of the information and a couple of days you want to come and extract the rest? You can do that with any problem at all. Let's see, Diane is hoping I will answer her question. If one doesn't have a paid subscription, is there a way to accept or decline the smart matches? Very good question, Diane. Thank you for it. The answer is no. Getting smart matches is something that every user on MyHeritage gets. The ability to accept, reject, or connect to the other user, it's a paid feature. Definitely you will need to have a paid subscription on MyHeritage, either a premium or a premium plus, also a complete will work, and that will allow you to accept, reject as many smart matches as you want, as many record matches as you want. We will talk about that later. It was a smart match discovery with many people. Okay, still Crystal, you can go back and go there. Sue is asking, so is all the information from the same source, and is the source automatically added? I show you, Sue. Yes, the source is automatically added, but the source for you is the other tree. You need to contact the other user to make sure what is really the source there. Let's see what else. Paul, is there a log of all matches updates that are done to your tree? No, Paul. Unfortunately, there is no log. On the homepage of the website, you could see the matches that you have accept or reject lately, but we don't have kind of a log. You will also be able to see probably on your inbox. It occurs to me that you can take the emails that we send and use that kind of log. Can you go over the changes in the webinar schedules again, please? Yes, that will be very useful. So let me share that, the change, and let me go only for the first four. April 9, filling the details, and you know what? Let me do your life even easier. I'm sending you that calendar with proper links to register on the chat right now. So there you have, and the question was Harry. Ben. Oh, hi, Ben. Thank you very much for being here. Yes, Ben, I just sent all the links on the chat. So I hope to see you all in the next Ask the Experts. Jennifer is asking, if someone accepts a smart match to my tree, do I get notified? Well, let me, okay. Nobody can accept a smart match for your tree, okay? Jennifer, the only way of that happening is if you invited somebody to your tree and you make him an administrator. And then the administrator will be able to accept the match. And then because we don't have a log, no, you will not get notified about that. Now, I'm not sure if this was the question, or the question was, let's say in my demo, if I would accept a match, will Laura get a notification of that? Yes, Jennifer, now I see that that was your question. Yes, MyHeritage will send you emails, not only about new matches, but also about matches that were accepted by the other user. So when you also accept that match, it will be kind of a double confirmation. Barbara is asking, when will these webinars will be available on the education page? Barbara, I am working as fast as I can. I am doing 2 Ask the Expert sessions per week, but uploading only 1 to the Education Center. So keep an eye on there, and I will send an email also to all of you, letting you know if this one will go right away or I will delay it for a little bit. Do we get a login the change of webinars by the new date or by the title? Catherine, yes, it's on your chat. You have over there all the new dates and links. Why don't the smart matches disappear after they have been entered in my tree? The smart match names still appear, but without any data available for review. Frank, yes, I totally understand what you're saying. The icon on the tree remains the same, and you really don't know by the icons if you still have smart matches pending or not over there. But the good news is that this is actually coming. If you see on the list view of the tree, the icon, the green is a little bit washed. It's like less bright, and that means that there is no actually matches behind that icon. Very soon, I really hope that we will be able to implement that in the other views. Can you show again how to reject a match after you have looked into the match? Yes, sure. Let me go to Brian Jansen very fast. And this, I'm going to review the match. I'm going to accept the match or confirm. And I'm going to point out for Mary. Mary, right here, you can undo your confirmation. So, oh, sorry. Yes, I realize you're not looking at anything. Now, Mary, you can see where I'm pointing out on my already confirmed match right here, and you will know at least when you confirm that match for the question regarding the logs. But yes, you will need to go into each one and then see what is over there. I have a question here for the education page. So I'm also typing that on the chat is education.myheritage.com. Let me answer just a couple more of questions, and then I will need to stop because the idea is not to go over all of them, like more than 30 minutes. How do you change wrong information in your tree? People mark as private. Okay, all this Judy, we're going to deal in the next session about the details. I'm saying that if in the master listing of smart matches, the same name appears without any data being shown. Okay, so Frank, I think you are talking about something like this. Let me see if I can find an example. Let's do this. So if the name repeats and you're not seeing any information below here, it means that there is no new information for that match, for that individual. You already know everything that the other person has in their tree. Okay, please send an email with the links. Yes, Catherine, no worries. The email will be in your inbox tomorrow at this time. And it seems that I'm not quite understand Frank's question. Frank, you're more than welcome to send me a few screenshots and in return of that email that you are going to receive tomorrow. And I will personally dedicate some time and looking into that. In the meantime, and for everybody else, again, thank you very much for being here today. I really hope that you enjoy the session, and I look forward to see you in the next one. Please take care of yourself, be safe, and keep doing genealogy. Goodbye.